Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the New York Yankees and the Boston Red Sox. First pitch coming your way next. So just about set now. And towing the slab in this one, Garrett Crochet.
With the height, the release point creates a lot of tilt on his pitches. So coming into the zone, really hard for the hitters to get on plane. Makes it very difficult for the hitters to guess.
Popped up. And a foul ball. Ball to strike. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Dives and he can't hang on. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
High fastball, even a little above the zone, but such a good job of staying tall on the backside, getting that barrel there to meet it just in time. I tell you what, it's not easy to do. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. Abreu makes the grab, one away. Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Abreu puts it away. 2 down. Here comes Cody Bellinger. Step off throw to first. Volpe back on a dive. A little bit high, and it's 1-0. Volpe off of first with 2 away. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. That's in for a strike. Throw to second. Out there. And the inning is over. Back here in Boston and getting the start, Garrett Cole.
Boog, he's a guy that takes great care of himself because he wants to finish every game he starts. I think for any lineup that faces him, you've got to try to have lengthy at-bats and run up that pitch count. Anything to help get him out of the game early.
Jarren Duran leading things off and takes a strike. That one fouled off. And ball one.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And that's down and away. Into left center for a line drive base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Now it's Alex Bregman. Maybe a 2-ball. 5, 4, out, 3, and they turn the double play. Now it's Devers at the plate.
If you blink, you might miss it, and that's the magic of the 5-4-3 double play. It happens so fast, which is a huge reason why this is such a delicate sequence. The entire play will break down if one person has bad timing.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through
No
it.
balls, 2 strikes.
There's a swing and a drive. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. And he's got a double.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Tristan Casas in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. That catches the corner.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fights it off. He'll see another.
Well, they're looking to get on the board first here after that clutch 2-out double made this inning interesting.
2 outs. That one just misses. Way high.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. To the right side. Over to Goldie. That's out number 3. Back here at Fenway Park, here's the center fielder, Cody Bellinger. Crochet back to work. He's got an MVP and a Rookie of the Year under his belt. And a guy who's played every day as a first baseman, every day as a right fielder, every day as a center fielder. Good hitters count the 2-0. Liner, base hit. And a good start to the inning. Here's Stanton now. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Step off, throw to first. Bellinger dives back. Bellinger gets his lead at first. Nobody out. 0-2 now as he swings through it.
Then he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Ground ball right side, could be 2. To second, that's 1. Plenty of time at first. That's a double play. Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees. Lined, and that's a base hit. And that extends the inning.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Paul Goldschmidt in the box now. No balls and a strike. Outside with a breaking ball. That one ripped. This one is crushed. Gone. He sends it out of here. And they grab the lead. It's 2-0. Jason Dominguez stepping in now for the Yankees. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here at the top of the second. And that one is inside ball 1.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
And that's off the outside edge. And now 3-1. This one in the air. Story nabs it, and that is that. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Trevor Story comes up to the plate. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Foul ball there. And it is 2-1. Ground ball to the right side. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. And Story is out. And next is the designated hitter, Masataka Yoshida. He's someone that really beats up on right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, give him a little bit more trouble.
Ball 2.
One out, base is empty. Line drive, pulls it in for the out. And now, Wilyer Abreu.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate. I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Yeah, the batter now, Connor Wong. Judge has it sized up, and that is that. Back inside Fenway Park, and here is Oswaldo Cabrera. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Now here is Anthony Volpe. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. Oh, and 2 now. Ball one there.
Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons, he let it go by. He's still in the at-bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
Ball, that's it.
The next pitch misses, and the count's even at 2. And that one almost hit him. On the ground to the left. Oh, great stop. There's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there. Now it's the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. In the air, left field, down the line. It gets down, a base hit. The throw in, not in time. He's safe. Runners at the corners here, one away. Aaron Judge at the plate. Flied to right his first time. And Judge spoils that one.
Judge enjoyed success at the major league level right away. He hit 52 home runs as a rookie. Breaking
swing and a pop-up. Bregman is under it. Out number 2. And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. 1 for 1 with a single so far. First offering, and it just misses. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. Back now at Fenway as we go to the last of the third. And stepping in for Boston, Ceddanne Rafaela. Right through there for a strike.
Well, we're expecting to see strikeouts in this one. Cole is in the 2,000 strikeout club and only needed around 1,700 innings to get there. You know, only Chris Sale and Pedro Martinez needed fewer innings to reach 2,000 strikeouts.
So the Red Sox lineup turns over. And now Jarren Duran. Swing and a miss as he was late. Duran measures 6 feet 2 inches. Hitting leadoff in today's game. And he's a former All-Star Game MVP. Cole a check to first. Rafaela back in on a dive. Runner at first with no outs here. Swing and a miss.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get 1 out first. It's going to be tough to get 2 with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
Cabrera brings it in, 1 away. And now it's Alex Bregman. He's 0 for 1. That clips a corner.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as his stuff is, you might as well take all 3 swings.
In the dirt, and the count is 1-2.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself into scoring position.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Man at first, 1 away. On the ground to third. Off balance feed, there's 1. And they bounce into 2 already. This one ends the third. Back here in Boston. Now, Giancarlo Stanton. And first offering is fouled off. You know, Singy, they talk about Red Sox Nation, but there is something to that because the Boston Red Sox aren't just about Boston or Massachusetts. It's that whole New England area. So you're talking about Maine, New Hampshire, Vermont, Northern Connecticut. There's a whole segment of the country that is locked in on the Boston Red Sox pitch to pitch throughout the summer. Wells stands in now and watches strike 1. That missed by a lot, and it's 1-1.
They travel really well, and I think Red Sox fans are sprinkled all over the country.
Swing and a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Steps on the bag for 1. The tag gets him, and it's a double play to end the inning. Bottom of the inning, still stepping in for Boston, Rafael Devers. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
Casas in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate. Next offering is in for a strike.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. Bounces into the outfield, base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Back-to-back base hits. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Here's Trevor Story. Just missed. Next pitch in for a strike, and the count 1-1. Swings through that one, out in front that time.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Got him looking, and that is a big first out. Masataka Yoshida up next for the Red Sox. 0 for 1 so far. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes.
This hitter loves attacking the first pitch, so not giving him something to hit is a good move.
And that drops in for a strike. That one lifted to left. Dominguez gets there. He's under it. Makes the grab. And there are 2 outs. Now a chance for Wilyer Abreu. A single his first time. And that one upstairs, ball one. And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
In the dirt. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Devers on second. Casas at first. 2 out of the inning. On the ground, right side. And that one finds its way through. The throw home. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. Ready now for the 5th inning. And now, Jason Dominguez. And there's a ball.
You know, these Yankees doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. One thing that really stands out to me is how they've only struck out 1 time. That's good discipline right there, and on top of it, they're producing more than a hit per inning.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
All those numbers mean this offense is really making the defense work by just putting the ball into play. Anything can happen at that point.
Diving try, but it falls in. Base hit.
Now batting, third baseman.
And up next for New York, Oswaldo Cabrera. And he's already singled in this game. To short, could be 2. The flip, there's 1. Back to first, and that is a double play. Here's the Yankees leadoff hitter, Anthony Volpe. 1 for 2. And that's in for a strike. And that's downstairs. And that's ball 1.
1-1.
Line to left. Snags it on the run. And that'll do it. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And now it's the catcher for the Red Sox, Connor Wong. That one outside. Ball 1.
You know, these Red Sox doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. One thing that really stands out to me is how they've only struck out 1 time. That's good discipline right there, and on top of it, they're producing more than a hit per inning.
And next for the Red Sox, Ceddanne Rafaela. To the left side, but it is well foul. And that one is downstairs. 1-1.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
And the count 1-2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And that'll fall for a base hit. The throw gets away at second.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. You can't do much better than that on a pitch that far outside of the strike zone. Got him to chase on the 2-strike count, but he wasn't fooled. He hit that ball really well.
Duran, the next to hit, takes low for a ball.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Wong at second. Rafaela at first with no outs. Next pitch is outside.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
Out to center. Bellinger under it. Makes the catch for the out. Here's Alex Bregman. 0 for 2 in this one. And that's in for a strike. It's 0-1.
Well, in this situation with runners on, you've got to get ahead in the count so that you can dictate the rest of the at-bat. Nice job right there.
Runners at first and second with one gone. Last half of inning number 5. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And here is Devers. Devers, the baby-faced assassin. That's in for a strike at 95. 0-1. And misses inside. Swings and misses. And the count 1-2.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
In the air, left field. Drops into the glove. That is the inning. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Brennan Bernardino.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Chisholm up to the plate for the 3rd time as he looks at one down low.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Falling behind 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike. Foul ball.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. And a pitch. Ground ball up the middle. On the run, sends it over to first, and they get the out. And now big number 99, Aaron Judge. Ground ball left side. Can't glove it cleanly. Still manages a throw. Too late, and the runner is safe, and the misplay costs him. And here comes Bellinger. This guy who grew up in big league clubhouses, got to be a nice feeling, Siggy, when your father played in the big leagues and he passes down all that wisdom. And that's outside.
Yeah, and beyond that, all the other men in those clubhouses that sort of take you under their wing as a son or a nephew and show you some of the tricks of the trade. It's just invaluable, that type of experience.
Runner on the move. And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. Runner goes again. Squirts away a little bit. Safe at second, and that was not close.
High leg kick hangs in the air, but he read it nicely, and now in scoring position to add on to this lead.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And here is Giancarlo Stanton. That one way outside. 1-0. And there's a ball.
Well, no need to go right at this guy. First base is open. He can hurt you, so make him expand his zone. If he doesn't, give him a walk.
Next pitch is outside. And there's the automatic. Next offering is in for a strike. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Judge around third. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and they're up by 3.
Well done. Drives in the run. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Wells stands in here, takes ball 1 low. Yankees up by 3. Not close with that one. Ball 2.
Nope, that's inside.
Looks like he was trying to get to the front door with that curveball. It's definitely a finesse pitch, but it backed up a little bit on him and stayed inside.
Next offering in there for a strike. 3-1. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. That's a base hit. And now first and second with 2 outs.
Couple of singles back to back. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Here is Goldschmidt. Just missed. Traffic on the bases with 1 already in, and we're the top half of the 6th. That one missed.
When the skipper calls down to the bullpen, he's expecting the guy to come in and get outs. So far, not getting what he was hoping for.
Just off the outside edge, and now 3-0. And they're all loaded up.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
So they're all loaded up. Dominguez will hit next. Breaking ball through there for a strike.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
Just missed. In there at the knees for a strike. Stanton, the runner at third. Wells over at second. Goldie on at first with 2 down. That one way inside. And it remains 2-2. Two outs. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck left field. Duran on the move, racing back, and it hits off the monster.
Showed a lot of fight with 2 strikes in that AB. He absolutely ripped that ball out.
And so the Red Sox go to the bullpen. Richard Fitz.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Up the middle, base hit, coming home. He'll score easily, and it's an RBI single. It's 7-0.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Nice swing to drive that pitch up the middle. Could have easily been out in front on the off speed and pulled off of it, but he was looking to use the big part of the field, and he executed his plan perfectly.
Next to hit, Anthony Volpe. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Rafaela under this one, and he makes the catch. And that is that. Back here at Fenway, and the batter now, Tristan Casas. Cole back to work. That one's upstairs, ball 1.
Definitely a frustrating day for the offense, but when they look at it, this guy's had his best stuff. Painting the corners, working on the edges and changing speeds. Just a difficult one. You tip your cap.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
That's down and in. A slider missed. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Here's Trevor Story now. That clips the zone. Strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Right through there for a strike. Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. The shortstop takes the ball. Ripped into right center, and that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's in with a stand-up double.
back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Anytime you can drive a ball into the gap the other way, it feels so good. And that's when you know you're right where you need to be at the plate. It's even better when it gets you extra bases. Gotta love looking in at your dugout and seeing your teammates fired up.
Here's your 1. In the dirt. On the ground, right side. In plenty of time to first, and there's 2 away.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Abreu in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Here comes Story, and he scores. It's an RBI single, and they're on the board, but lots of ground to make up. 2 outs, runner at first. So stepping in for Boston, Connor Wong. Swing and a drive, deep right field. Judge really on his horse for this one. High bounce takes it over the fence for an automatic double. So 2 down. Cedar Rafaela now at the plate. He's 2 for 2. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Inside,
nope.
just inside. Missed. Way out front for strike 2.
1 ball,
2 outs,
2 strikes.
2 in scoring position. Got him. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. This game's a bit of a blowout, Singy. Let's talk about something random.
Let's do it.
All right, Singy, we've been in all the press boxes. You got best press box food.
I'd say press box food because of the ice cream. We have to go Philadelphia. Yeah.
Shout out to our guy Frank.
Yes. New York for me is pretty good. Yankees?
Yeah, solid.
Yeah.
Rafaela hauls it in, and there's 1 away. It's Aaron Judge now. 0 for 3 in this one. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
As far as ballpark food, one of my favorite places is San Francisco.
Judge rips that one. A dive, and he can't haul it in. Now he'll turn for second, and Aaron Judge cruising into second. He's got a double.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Here's Cody Bellinger. Bellinger tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. No swing. Next offering is in for a strike.
What do we got? The crab fries in Philadelphia? Is that right?
Yep. And then
it's been a long time for me.
Boog's Barbecue at Oriole Park.
I knew you'd go there.
That's right.
Yeah. Anyway, you can work in your name, huh?
That's right. Man at second. Just missed.
Outside.
Line drive, caught.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
Stanton in the box now. No balls and a strike. That misses, and now it's even 1-1.
1 strike.
Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the top half of inning number 7. And the next pitch is way outside. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 7th. Now the left fielder, Jarren Duran. And that one fouled off.
Ball, that's outside.
comes up empty. That's strike 2.
So impressive
One
how
ball,
the velo
2
is
strikes.
still there, even this deep into the outing.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Now the number 2 hitter, Alex Bregman. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. That pitch in for a strike. 0-1.
Now just about to hit that century mark. 100 pitches for this game.
And that one in the air center field. Bellinger drifts towards it and makes the grab. 2 down. Rafael Devers up to hit. That's off the mark.
Outside.
Ball 1.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
Next offering is fouled back. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. That one is blasted left field towards the monster, and it's off the green monster. Throws to second. It's a double. 3rd hit of the night for him. Now batting Tristan Casas. 1 for 3. In there, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
And a breaking
Outside,
ball
that's the
misses
ball.
outside. Hit hard on the ground is short. Throws across
He's
the
out.
diamond. That's the inning. Back in Boston, new inning getting started. Here's the catcher, Austin Wells. Pitch is in there, and it's 0-1.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with
Whoa.
where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
That one the other way. And that's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. And Paul Goldschmidt will come up to hit. He's already homered here in this one. Fastball for a strike. Wells on at first. Nobody out. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. And a foul ball.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
And that one is in the dirt. 1-2 to count. Swing at a ball lifted to center field. Rafaela snags it. 1 down. So a man aboard, and now it's going to be Jason Dominguez.
Drove it off the wall last time, just missed out on a
Ball
home
1,
run.
no strike.
That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. Just
Ball,
missed.
that's low.
The Yankees up big in this one, and we're in the top of the 8th. Grounder might be 2. To second, there's 1. What a double play that was. Inning over. On to the bottom of the 8th. Here's Story now. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor. Center field. Bellinger brings it in, and there's 1 down. And now the DH, Masataka Yoshida.
Masataka Yoshida.
And the
Ball,
first
that's off
pitch
the plate.
misses for ball 1.
I was always told it's hard to take you off the field when you play really good defense, especially at a premier position, and that's what he does.
Fair ball. Around first, digging for 2. The throw to second is offline. 1 out, runner at second. And now the right fielder, Wilyer Abreu. That one pushed foul.
The hitting's going to come around. He's going to figure it out. But right now, his big asset is the way he plays the game on defense.
That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle. Coming home. Here's the throw to the plate. It's off the mark and he scores. It's 7-2.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with hitters trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
One run across in the frame so far. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Late on that fastball.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Over to Jazz. There's one. On to first, double play, and that's the inning. Back here at Fenway, all set for the start of the inning. Digging in, Oswaldo Cabrera. Late swing, foul to the left. And the 0-1. This one smacked out to left center. Brings it in with a nice running grab. And there's one down. And now the shortstop, Anthony Volpe. Just missed. Base is empty, one away here at the top of the 9th. Hit on the ground to short. Story sends it over to first. 2 up, 2 down. So digging in, Jazz Chisholm Jr. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. 2 outs, base is empty. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Has room, and he makes the catch. And we've got ourselves a pitching change. Mark Leiter Jr.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
And that's through there for a strike. And the count even at 1. This one in the air, center field. Bellinger under it. Puts it away for the out. And there's one away. Now batting Jarren Duran. And it stays fair. Around first, heading for 2. The throw into second. Not in time. It's a double. One out. Runner at second. Here's the second baseman, Alex Bregman. 0 for 4. 2 ground outs, a fly out, and a strikeout. And that drops in for a strike.
0-1.
Hard hit to third. Sends it to first. And they get Bregman for the out. So they're down to their final out. Devers now. Just missed. Runner at second, 2 down. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Next offering is fouled back. They're down to their final strike.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at bat.
The Red Sox down to their final strike. Runner at second, 2 down. And he hits a ground ball right side, and it goes just foul. And it's even up.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. That's back into the monster seats and gone. He sends a rocket to left, and they cut into the deficit. It's 7-4. Devin Williams on to try and close it out.
And he's got a big-time breaking ball to contend with. Hitters going to have to pick it up early if they're going to have any chance.
So here's Boston's cleanup hitter, Tristan Casas. That one well upstairs. And that's ball one. Bases empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here in the last half of inning number 9.
Ball 2.
And another ball.
2 balls, no strikes.
Next offering way upstairs. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it can be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at bat turns out. It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter, but he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
And it's fouled away. And that one hammered. That's back there. And that'll do it.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board. Keep it.